Hey guys, welcome to Rising Vibrations. This reading is for Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus for the month of March 2019. For those of you who have stuck with me and not abandoned the channel, you have to know I really appreciate your love and support. I have had an extremely difficult period, but I'm still here. And obviously, you are too. So I really appreciate you still sticking with me and standing by me. For those of you who have just found the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy the reading. So this reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus for the month of March 2019. I guess you should know, as the regular viewers do know, that I am a Sagittarius. I always try to separate myself from the readings and see what happened, but I know that my life has been so crazy over the past 2 or 3 months. But in general, I've had such wonderful, amazing things happen for me, and I hope it has been the same for you. This is a special reading for Sagittarius. I am throwing always out positive energy for all the signs, but I hope that you do pick up positive energy, especially if you've had a particularly difficult time over the past few weeks. So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of March 2019. What can Sagittarius expect, and what will be the karmic energies and or challenges, and how can we help them traverse the energies? This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. We have the Three of Pentacles. For me, this is about having to decide between offers. You can have this situation where you've already landed in one place and you might be having to pick up and go somewhere else already, even though you've started to fix things to be more stable and to stay there, because you do have offers coming in. You have offers coming in. That's for the Three of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands now. Again, these are offers coming in. This is different routes that you can take, different ways that you can take, different paths that you can take, and not being sure which way. But I feel like these are things that you have been calling in. You've been wanting these changes. You've been wanting these changes, and now they're coming, and you have to now move. You're going to have to move. You're going to have to react, and they're going to be coming in for a while. This isn't something just for the month of March 2019. This is something that will be steadily the case. This will steadily be the condition of your life over the next several months. Sagittarius, we have the Four of Swords now. This is someone who's quite tired and exhausted, especially if you have experienced some of the challenges that I have experienced, Sagittarius, over the past 3 or 4 weeks. You might feel like you don't have the energy or the wherewithal to make any more changes. You may be wanting things to be stable, wanting things to be relaxed, wanting to have peace, wanting to have peace of mind, and feeling like, okay, I'm good enough where I stand. Things are good enough for now, especially if they have been as hard as they have been over the past 4 or 5 years with Saturn. You're feeling like now things are stabilizing. They're good enough for me now. I went from very, very bad to now, okay, stable. It's good enough. I can stay. I can deal with what I got now. I got I got enough to live. I got enough to survive. But for me, the energy is pushing further now. Yeah, that's all a part of the karmic energy now too. Then you've set a very low bar now, Sagittarius, not to judge. And you can be in a situation that feels really quite okay, but in fact, you have more positive circumstances and abundance and opportunities coming towards you. And your biggest challenge will be raising your threshold, raising your bar a little bit, raising your expectations. This can also be with a partner. You aligning yourself with somebody who you know in your heart of hearts is not exactly right for you. Like you've lowered your standard, like, who do I think I am? I can be with a guy or a girl like that, even though it's not really what I want, and I'm not trying to judge anybody, but it's about you being true to yourself now and taking care of you and doing what's best for you and not feeling bad about it. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands now under the Four of Swords. Again, this is like you being afraid to stand up for yourself. This is about you being afraid to want more, because again, you feel like Why am I entitled to that? Things have been so bad. Now they're just okay. I'm surviving. It's good enough for me now with that Six of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. But there's more out there for you. And there's more coming towards you. And you will have choices to make if you keep raising the bar, going that next step, getting an offer. Do I take that one and go that next step up? Or do I stay where I'm at? Only you can decide how far you're willing to go. We have the Eight of Swords, we have the 10 of Swords, and we have the 6 of Swords. To me, this is really coming back to that point where you're trying to figure out what is good for you, being a little bit scared about making a move because you know where you've been and you know the challenges and the obstacles that you've had to face. Even recently, the people that you've had to deal with, you know that somehow there's still challenges there. But in the end, I feel like, or I have the impression that the wind is pushing you along. And even with the Six of Swords, the current is pushing you along. If you're in a boat and you're anchored, you're tied to an anchor, the boat is going to ebb and flow. You're not going to move. Depending on how long the anchor is, you know, where if you're anchored out in the water, it's going to move around that point, but you're not going to take off in the wind. And I feel like with this Six of Swords here, you're taking off in the wind. Next to the 10 of Swords, you're moving out and away from all this negativity and negative circumstances. And who's anchored your boat? I'm not sure. Let me think for a second. It's time to move. It's like I don't know if you can stop this movement though. I feel like wherever you are a year from now, you're not going to be there. I don't know if that means where you live right now, where you've taken refuge, where you live, or the city you live in, or the job where you live, where you work, but I feel like you're going to be pushed away from this. You're going to be pushed off and away, out onto something new, out to meet new people, new circumstances. Yeah, you're too big for where you are right now. Even though it feels okay for you, like you're not entitled to ask for more because people have it worse than you. And you feel like, why am I entitled to more? There's something here that's saying you are entitled to more. Let me pull one of the karma cards before I start to pull a confirmation. This is a symbol on deck. I want to pull one of the cards and see what it says here. Sagittarius, look at that. We have the release or major arcana. This is the Fool. So, need I say more? Love it when it goes like that. You're being pushed out and away from where you are. And even though I think that's the karmic lesson, you might feel like, oh, I just want to rest with this Four of Swords and with the Four of Wands. I just want stability. It's also fourth house issues. I just want my life to stabilize. I just want to have a stable life for my family or kids, or even for me. I've had so many upsets. I'm just happy to have a job. I'm just happy to have a roof over my head. I don't need more than this. I have a small place, small apartment. I'm living on the basics, and normally that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's something that's saying that here, you know, but it's like, no, more is coming. More is coming. And you decide how far you want to go, but more is coming. Your anchor will be untied and things will flow. We have major arcana, the Lovers. Again, you decide. You're going to decide how far, how high you want to go. We have the Seven of Swords on top of the Seven of Pentacles. Again, that's a feeling like, why am I entitled to this? This is good enough for me. Why do I need more? Do I need more? It's for you to decide. And we have the Nine of Wands now. This is just you being tired. Feeling like you'd rather stay where you are than have any more challenges or upsets, but that's not your fate. That's not your destiny. You still like, oh, forget it. If I don't challenge anything, if I just stay where I'm at in a basic situation, not to say anything's wrong with basic, but if I just stay like this, right, that I won't have to make choices that are going to challenge me or potentially put me in a bad situation or potentially jeopardize the gains that I made. That's not how it works. You're still going to have things coming at you that force you to make decisions, and yeah, it's still going to happen like that. We have major arcana of the Chariot. We have major arcana of the Star. It came out in reverse, but I don't read reversals. We have major arcana of the Star. And we have the Seven of Pentacles again. This is a return of the same energy here with the Seven of Pentacles. And a lot of major arcana pulled on the last movements. And so, again, you will have to decide. You're going to have things coming at you, opportunities coming at you, even people coming at you, where you have to decide. And I don't want to say it like that, but is this good enough? Am I good enough for this? Is this good enough for me? Should I want more? Do I have a right to want more? Does it make me a bad person to want more? Whoa, some heavy stuff. It sounds very simple, but it's not simple. You can't avoid your destiny with the major arcana of the Star here, with the Six of Swords here, with the Release or the Fool here, even with the Lovers here. It's about which way am I going to go? Do I stop here? Do I hunker down here? Do I batten down the latches, so I don't have any more storms? Do I just stay where I'm at now? Or do I keep moving? With the Chariot, the Star here, and the Seven of Coins back again, you're going to keep moving. You don't have a choice. You're going to have to keep choosing. And put yourself in a position where, do you know what's best for you? Did you learn the lessons from Saturn? Are you choosing the best things for you? All in all, it seems really good. What I see here. Let's see what's Page of Earth. That's a good one. Let's go ahead and read that out. I'm going to show that to you. It's such a lovely little guy. I don't know why I like that card so much. Every time I see it, it makes me smile. I think of that Tom Cruise movie, I forget the one, where they're like in this wonderland with a unicorn, and the woman cuts the unicorns, and the little boy, he looks like that little boy from that movie. You're going to see what I mean when I show you that card. It's cute. Page of Earth. Commitment to prosperity, first signs of tangible success, undeniable evidence that hard work will pay off, dreams grounded in reality, start of a new project. Everything starts with a place, and I am beginning to see results generate prosperity. I am a doer, and I get to make my own decisions. I have the ability to attract what I need. I don't know that I need to say more. I don't know that I need to say more, Sagittarius. You have to decide what's going to be good, but you will have to. Things aren't going to stay how they are now, no matter how satisfied you are or think you are. I'm going to stop now because sometimes I do that just to push, just to, I don't know, just to push. We had the Page of Pentacles, and now we have the Knight of Pentacles. So slow, steady success, movement, even though it seems like no, but we went for the Page to the Knight, so things are going to move up and elevate, and it's all good, Sagittarius. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You guys, I hope you really did enjoy that reading. I loved it. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm just happy about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I see you back here again next month. Take care. Bye-bye.